screen. And joining me in this set right now is Vide, pronounced correctly, right? My buddy here, good Captain Falcon main, fantastic player, and I'm glad to have him on the mic right now. And it looks like ESAM's going to opt for the Pajama Nest, Game 1 versus a Marth? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, in Game 1 of Grand Finals, here we go.
He showed off the Nest in his doubles match.
Definitely saw that Ness is definitely no slouch compared to his, what some say are a better counterpart, Lucas, but Ness definitely puts in a lot of work.
He definitely doesn't have the Lucas recovery.
Looks like he'll have to up B now.
Yeah. Oh, and
messes up the edge guard. See, the difference between a character such as Ness and Lucas, good down smash, is that Lucas has such a plethora of options for recovery, such as that down B, weird glide, and the tether, of course, because all Ness can do, like you actually told me, is just up B. That's all he's got.
And I mean, ESAM is incredibly good at using that up B appropriately, but I mean, it's definitely a
damn.
ESAM brings it back.
Don't know if that neutral B was an accident, but ESAM actually pays off for him where he's able to get a double back air into the second one into a sweet spot, which will close out the first stock. And Matt answers back with an American Idol up smash, closing out the first stock for him. 3 stocks apiece, slight percent lead, but negligible when Marth can just chain grab across the entire stage.
That one, no spike? That was down there.
Oh!
Can he make it back?
Tries to counter it, a little bit of an adventurous choice, but still has him off stage. And of course, like at the end of the day, if you can get a Ness off stage, that's all you really need. You don't really need to try to edge guard him.
I mean, he's doing very well getting knocked off stage. He's doing a very good job of making it back.
I really like how quick that PK Fire comes out from Ness as well. So quick. It's just like Lucas's thing.
But unlike Lucas's, where Lucas's stuns you very momentarily, PK Fire will catch you in a fire lock until you DI out of it. So it gives a lot of the times off a chance
known
to
amongst one of my friends as an urban legend. Only friend from home named Kyle would be able to grab out of the PK Fire. No matter how hard any of us tried, we never could do it. Anyway, I'm blabbering on, going back to the match. Looks like Atlas is holding it down in neutral by outspacing him just because he's playing a character that has more range. But the thing is, once ESAM gets in his face, there's not much Atlas can really do because his moves are low knockback. They're not that quick. They're fairly quick, but he's not going to be able to stage a counterattack or really get back into neutral once he gets locked in that position.
And Ness's neutral air is especially nice.
Ooh! Berry bonds!
Ness's neutral air is a very large hitbox, and the fact that you can do it while doing your double jump means that you have just a giant protective wall in front of you. And especially if he can get it on Marth, it's hard for him to stop that.
Right. And again, I don't know if ESAM is doing these neutral Bs intentionally or not, but that's the second time that's happened. Double up air into an up B. Into a good read on the platform. He actually had most of his options covered there by waiting for the jump.
Try to go for a down tilt. And try to go for a back air there too.
The smoothness of these double jumps are crazy in this game. But ESAM with a very healthy lead, putting Atlas off stage. All he's got to do is hold on to that ledge.
Even as a ball player, I mean, even if that's his main game, ESAM just shows his knowledge of spacing and just the technicality and how important it is to the game. You notice a lot of attacks that would just fall short if ESAM just enough space to punish him.
Exactly. And speaking of ESAM, we got him up 1-0 in this grand final set. ESAM, of course, coming from winner's bracket. Matt, aka EX Atlas, wanting to bring it back 2 sets in order to take this first place win.
I don't even think I've seen Atlas against Luigi before.
Yeah, this is an interesting choice, huh? Shoutouts to my man Pikmin over there playing Luigi in teams with me, but I have never seen him play Luigi before, so this is going to be definitely interesting.
I don't know what spurred the choice. Maybe the Ness matchup. I don't know.
I can't say I have too much knowledge about this matchup because it doesn't really happen in Melee either. So. Oh my gosh, that was sick.
The taunt, disrespect.
Oh, he pointed at him.
I was gonna say that the Luigi counter pick It's working out for him. That was works his magic.
And I can understand. Maybe I can understand some of Atlas's logic in it. And Luigi's a floaty character. He can move around the stage very quickly, and a character such as Ness that can capitalize on someone of like lightweight such as Marth, where he can go and double jump cancel or just double jump into all of his aerials, is pretty free. At least Luigi can answer with some more high priority aerials.
Yeah. And I mean, I think one of the problems with Marth is, you want to be at that tipper range, and you kind of lose that when you're kind of inside that tipper range. And I think Ness definitely excels when he's in that range. Not only is Marth at a disadvantage, but Ness becomes at an advantage.
Right.
So it's almost like a double-edged sword, and I think he kind of gets rid of that when he plays Luigi.
Matt's definitely going for that standard short hop down air into a neutral air kind of stuff. Ooh, does not connect with the second back air, and that actually costs him a lot of stage control.
So now they switch positions over on the edge. We'll see.
Good down B to get back. Very good decision.
It's not a full-on. Oh.
Wow! I did not expect an up air after that.
I'm not sure if he's. He says he's terrible, so I'm assuming he was attempting to wave land. Attack.
Now I know Ness can jump out of his down B. Is it similar to Lucas's in that it's like a shine almost, or?
A little bit. I mean, one thing about Lucas, you don't actually jump cancel the shine.
Really?
Yeah. I think it has a set amount of lag no matter what, and it doesn't actually speed it up if you're jumping out of it.
Okay.
If you just let go of the button, I think it's the exact same. I mean, oftentimes a lot of people do jump out of it because it leads into different things.
Right.
I want to say Ness is similar, but I'm not exactly sure because it's definitely used for different purposes. It doesn't really have that knockback angle that leads to the Lucas combos.
Right. I mean, of course, I was just curious. I have not seen ESAM really opt for that at all, honestly. But going back to the match. Oh my gosh! Amazing read on the spot dodge.
Oh, and the discharge. What's that just called?
Misfire. Atlas definitely holding it down
Using
well.
those down Bs to kind of get him in the air and then kind of move away, kind of get off that pressure.
And like I was saying from game one, Atlas never really seemed to have too much of a problem in neutral. They're having a comfortable time against each other. Like, neither player feels flustered by the other. It's just the fact that Ness, at least in this game, is such a fast character and gets in. Meanwhile, just down air off the stage for game two.
ESAM's just controlling the space just a little bit more, and that's really just making the difference.
Right. It looks like this is going to be set point for ESAM. Grand Finals going to ESAM if he wins this next game. I see a Yoshi on the screen, and I'm a little bit concerned. But
I'm talking to BT Dubs.
Okay.
Shout out to BT Dubs. He's friends with ESAM, and he's told me before that ESAM does enjoy playing the Yoshi. I've never seen it.
I've looked at Yoshi a little bit in this game, and I actually think he's a really good character. Being able to jump out of shield was something that was huge. Good follow-up by Atlas right there. Of course, one of our known South Carolina players who unfortunately had to move away by the name of Yoshido, being a very well-known Yoshi main, extremely hyped for this character in Project M.
Maybe he's watching.
Meanwhile, we got Yoshi flying off the top, going 4 stocks to 3 in Atlas's favor.
Atlas is playing Snake this game, too.
Right, and we have not really commented on that too much, but it looks like this switch is working out decently well for him, in that he was able to at least combo this Yoshi a little bit better, control a little bit more space with his arsenal of weapons as
At the
well.
moment, it's a little unclear, at least to me, if it's Matt's dominance with Snake or maybe a little bit of ESAM's, what's the word?
A lack of experience,
Yeah,
perhaps.
He may not be as active with Yoshi.
That dash attack gonna kill?
And he's able to get the grenade off, but that might kill him actually. No, he is able to get back. And that up B does hurt, so Yoshi is able to stop
Snake's
Yoshi
up
from
B
coming
is
in.
so good,
It's
too.
also very annoying.
Perfect at a shield option, perfect combo potential. It's just an overall amazing move. Meanwhile, we got high percents. I didn't know the eggs exploded in this game, but it looks like it after that. We go 3 stocks apiece. Atlas at high percent. ESAM looking for that true combo, the put him into the egg into a down air. That's what I always think is the truest combo. The saddest death, where you just plummet to your doom. We got Atlas up with a pretty healthy lead now, 3 stocks 2-2, bringing a percent lead to almost a full stock lead.
Yeah, especially if Atlas can get off a sticky, something like that, it'll definitely help him a lot. I know that's a lot for a lot of newer players and stuff. Usually, myself included, I get stickied all the time. But I think at a lot higher level play, it is actually a lot harder to land that than most people may think.
What I do like is how Atlas is holding his space down with Snake. What I saw earlier was that he pulled a grenade and actually just went into shield so he would drop it, rolled away, covered 2 options with that. Meanwhile, the down throw to down B,
Reloads his gun.
it will clean out that third stock.
Now he has a nice lead now.
Oh my gosh, the pivot grab, that was awesome.
It's very
Very good awareness by ESAM to understand that Atlas was more than likely going to remain in his shield so he could get that grab off.
missed the sleep there.
Ooh, he's doing some AMSA stuff.
Yeah. Purple Yoshi.
Here we go, AMSA. Nah, dude. Yoshi got some of the coolest colors in PM, I will like to say. The black Yoshi, a fan favorite, the purple one. Good forward smash. Not going to close out that stock yet. Atlas is going to recover high, but he covers it with the invincibility frames of that up smash.
Difference.
ESAM definitely turning it up with this unknown Yoshi that he's been playing.
And he doesn't have a sticky apparently, which I'm sure he would have.
That I love. The side B from Yoshi able to actually move him a little bit.
Is this it?
Is that going to kill him off the top, and that's it. It looks like it's, what is it, 2-1 in favor of ESAM still. ESAM saying, no more fooling around, I'm going Samus, and we're going to wherever I want to counterpick.
What's this money?
Instantly janking. Missiles for days.
I'm not sure, did Matt stay Snake because he opted for it, or because he won the last game, does he have to stay the same character?
I would think that he would opt for it, but at the same time, there's also the character selection process. So because Matt won the last game, he has to switch characters first.
Oh, okay.
If he was going to, so that gives ESAM character advantage to switch.
So he opted for it, even though he didn't know that the Snake was Samus was coming. He did.
Right.
Stay as Snake.
And
So he felt
meanwhile,
pretty good about it from last game.
we got the Samus. I really do appreciate ESAM's style of Samus play. Extremely, extremely aggressive for a Samus is what I'd like to think.
A lot more interesting to watch.
And what I've noticed is he's very grab heavy. That tether is stupid in this game. Samus overall a very strong character, but that goes without saying when most characters in this game are extremely powerful.
One difference between
Double nair. Is that gonna kill off the side? No, puts him in a bad edge guard position though. Charge shot to the dome.
Almost gets another one. One thing about Samus and PM compared to Melee is he does have ice powers too, which a lot of people might not realize do actually change up his moves quite a bit.
Right.
They give him a lot of different options, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I want to say it's the ice, but I think one of them is usually more higher percentage options. Ice has a better time killing, and fire does a lot more damage. You might see him switch like a pathway.
That down throw almost killed on its own, but he just used that C4 for good measure. Really popping him off the top. One stock advantage to ESAM. Great edge guard! Wow! Is that going to come back? No, it's going to be a 3 stock to 1 deficit. This is set point for ESAM. And you saw that ESAM did switch to the ice mode there, so we'll see if he does anything differently in his play. I know ice mode. Some of the ice mode moves have an extreme amount of range. Like so. He's going to go for a second one.
He's going for everything.
Up B to kill himself.
But he does have a 1 stock and 91%.
Definitely tries to cheese him right there. It doesn't get too much. And forward air covers all those options. Incredible. And Atlas is going to come back. But those missiles meet him off of the missed techs. Oh, and the techs! Is that going to be it? Oh! Jeez, incredible tournament, and that's it, guys. ESAM is going to take Project M single, and that's actually going to be the tournament from us. All 4 events are complete.